There you go, you're live. Hey, Scooby.
Oh, we don't want me on television.
Too late. But Scooby, what are we working on?
I'm working on a 5-speed.
Ooh. Okay. We got a brand new bearing in.
Brand new bearing.
That bearing feels pretty good. We had to put the oil back in it so it didn't feel so bad. Did you find the right tool?
This is the right one.
Yeah, it looks like it might be. Are you breaking it?
I'll break it.
Flip it over. Push it in flush first. It'll center. If it doesn't, it breaks.
Yeah, well, we only got one.
Yeah, we got more. You got to hold it with your left hand, not your right hand.
I got a hold of whatever hand I can.
You don't hurry up and we'll get Scooby over here to help you. He's over there. He's going to check out that motorcycle of yours. That's sideways. Why don't you put it on straight? Can't see with your hand covering up everything. So that's in there sideways?
That don't belong there.
Where'd you get that from?
Out of the...
You're supposed to take the extra parts out of the seals before
you think so?
them. Well, you don't have to, but
you can take them out afterwards.
yeah. Yeah, it looks a lot more straighter than it was last time.
Not much.
Don't force it in. Just hold it straight and let that go. You got to tighten up that lever up there too. Your hand's in the way. We can't see. Sit down now.
Now.
Stop. Stop. Oh, you figured out how to do it.
Yeah, well, I fell off the dumb stick.
The dumbass stick fell away?
I go on there every couple days.
Oh, okay. Some people like it permanently installed up their butt.
Yeah.
Hold it with your hand to make sure it goes all the way in center. Did it center up?
Yeah.
You felt it go over?
I felt it hit the lip.
Don't go all the way up. I have to pump it back down.
Oh.
It's work. Is it below the surface, 50 thou?
50 thou.
Oh, shit. Oh, light went off. You gotta make sure the seal doesn't get jammed up behind the bearing. On 4-speed bikes, it doesn't seem to work anymore.
I wonder where that one goes.
They made them bigger. Ah, it's an extra part. It goes somewhere. And he had fun getting this in there because he didn't have the snap ring and a taper to it. Taper goes up so it goes into the case. Where's your big seal?
Big seal is...
What's this for? Homemade?
That's a spacer. Believe it or not, I was surprised.
For what?
For,
it's not a Harley part.
yeah, it goes... This one goes in for the seal.
Mm-hmm.
Then this one goes for the...
No.
Yeah.
No. No, that's homemade. They had the wrong sprocket, that's why they made that. They got the wrong sprocket on there, or pulley, whatever you got.
And then this one here is tapered, has that one down there.
Quad seal. It should be around there somewhere. Maybe not.
This one's a...
Now, where's your, which seal are you going to use?
I don't know, I gotta figure out which one it is.
So you have a big one and a small one. Now,
This is a small one.
The problem you're having is see this pulley, how thin it is?
Yeah.
This is not the thick spacer.
Oh, so they made a...
So they made this adapter where we ran off to. What do you do with the adapter?
Right here. Right here.
So they made this adapter to compensate for having the wrong pulley on there. So if you put the correct spacer in there and the correct seal, you don't have to run this fucking...
Yeah, but I don't have the correct spacer.
Well, there's one on the shelf over there, but... You can see how the damn thing eats up into the thing when it gets loose.
Yeah.
See how it ate up in there already?
Alright, down there. I don't know.
If you look at the teeth a little bit, see how bad those teeth are in there?
Yeah.
Because it was loose.
Oh, give me the right one.
See, somebody didn't tighten it up correctly.
It was tight.
It wasn't tight because look how bad it is.
Well, look out. Remember we pounded that son of a gun to get it
Yeah,
off?
but it might have been tight this time, but it wasn't tight the time before. So you see how much thicker, bigger this one is than this one?
Yeah.
You get a lot more bearing. So you get almost twice the bearing area for support. So.
That means it's going to cost me money.
Well, this pulley's all screwed up. Should put a good pulley in it, but
Oh, shit, no. I'll run that one.
I know you're going to be cheap. So
I'm cheap, man. Look at it. At my age, how many miles am I going to put on it? Maybe a couple 100,000.
I don't know. Maybe a couple 100,000, not a couple thousand.
A couple 100,000.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'll put bearings in this thing more than once, I guarantee you.
All right. So what are we going to do here?
I'm going to find the right seal.
What happened to the right? What happened to the white one I had?
I don't know where you put it.
I got the right one. That must be for a 4-speed. Maybe I never made one for a 5-speed. I wouldn't be surprised.
Big one is all you need.
Yeah, I know. That's probably what I do. Just put a big ass one in there. I put a flush one in there though.
A what?
Big one goes flush. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, we're gonna run your same space and do it the same way, or we're gonna fix it.
Yeah. If you got one, because this one's got a groove in it anyhow.
It does have a groove.
And if you got the right one, I'll take it and I'll throw those in parts forever.
So what's the right one look like?
Just like that, only thicker.
You sure?
That much thicker. You can measure it.
Maybe. Assuming they make a thicker one.
Well, you said they did. I didn't know.
I just tell them you got mismatched parts. I didn't say I could help you out. There's a new bearing we just got. So there's a 94. Just a little bit, not much. There's a snap ring right there, so you don't go very far. Got a lot of 94 ones here. Seems to be the popular year. You like 94?
Yeah, I let's see, the captain said.
Dark over here.
Maybe 4 times. Same. Going higher.
You sure?
Positive. What year is this one? Says
93 and earlier. Here, open it up.
Well, now I know what transmission is.
No, you just know what the pulley is.
Oh, that's true.
Transmission makes no difference. So this one here, a little bit taller than the other one. Oh, look at that, almost the same amount. Here, hold up. I'm going to sharpen it again, it's dull again.
Yeah, one day.
There, I'm going to cut the plastic so we know it's good.
Oh, I hear. They're gonna be pissed.
Are you filming something else?
I was filming the table.
It was important, wasn't it?
What was you cutting the bag open?
Oh, well, it's top secret. Can't show them using proper stuff around here. Okay, where's your spacer? I'll take my spacer and hide it from me. So there's the difference. See, that's how you make up a gap change, see? Okay, now, if you notice, this one has a different seal. See, this is smaller.
Oh.
This one here is smaller diameter than this one.
Alright, so I gotta change the seal.
So it takes the big fat seal. What'd you do?
I put the big seal in.
I told you put the correct seal with the damn spacer. You weren't listening.
Well, I was already had the seal in. I thought.
No, you did not, because you were working on it. And I had the other one laid out on purpose.
I don't want to ruin that seal.
Well, too bad. Go get the big screwdriver out of the drawer over there. If you listened to me, you would have not had that problem.
I didn't hear you.
A likely excuse. Right over there, toolbox, long drawer, second down.
We don't use the toolbox.
Well, in this case, we have to go up one. Screwdriver. That's one. You can also use a tire iron over there if you want. You have to damage it a little bit. Well, you'll reuse it. I know you.
Oh yeah. No, remember you get these leftover gaskets.
Not that one. That was damaged. Because somebody didn't listen to me again.
Oh well, get over it.
There. Half installed. Damage you did to that thing.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it's in the right way.
Which way is it?
This way.
Where's the handle at?
Up here.
That's correct. And make sure you do that right.
Already got in trouble for not doing it right.
Oh, the seal already popped out. Who put that seal in? That's already wrong. Oh, you put the tools away too. How many did you use? There should have been two different ones you used.
I use this one.
Well, that one doesn't have the right support for that one.
Alright, give me a second. It was that one.
See if that fits in the hole.
It does. That was one. Nope. It ain't that one.
Well, I don't put it on my left, so yeah, better sit down there, Rick.
Has to be.
I don't know. You got it out over there, or is it still laying over there?
No, I put it back.
No, you didn't.
Oh, no, I didn't.
See, I can see it right over there. See, Rick didn't put the tools away like he said he did. See, he always lies to me.
Yeah, all right.
It's a good
thing. Put the tools away more than anybody else does.
Good thing we're not filming this. At least you haven't dumped my clean bearings on the floor yet, because I'd have to clean them again.
You noticed you said the word yet.
I noticed you touched it already. Look at that big piece of grease on that knuckle.
Where?
That red stuff. Or are you bleeding again? One of the two. See right there?
Oh, I'm bleeding now.
That's not bleeding. That's blood. That's not that. Now, where's the one that goes in between here to give you good support?
I didn't get it.
Why don't you get the flat one that goes in there?
Why don't I just push it in?
You just push it and don't care.
It's only a seal.
Is it in there all the way now?
Oh, I gotta turn it around.
You gonna recess a little bit?
About 50.
About 50? 30 to 50? It only goes until it hits the darn clip anyway. Ooh, that's it. Good at that. Look at that. Why are you going all the way up again? See, now you have to tighten the knob up and have to go pump it all the way back down again. So you can see the register right there, the chamfer. That means the seal's all the way in. You notice how it's not in evenly though. How come you put it in evenly?
It's done in the press. It's in evenly. Look at it.
Yeah, it's not even. It's even enough for you, because you don't care. Now you know you got to put this back in there. I don't know why you're leaving. Because you already got the seal in here, right? This time.
Yep.
And you got the seal in there this time. So you got practice. You already did this once.
Oh, just once.
I'm waiting for you to drop the case on the floor. And make sure you don't hit the soft tile, hit the concrete. That's sideways.
Yeah.
You got the shifter shaft on, or are you just pushing sideways? Alright, just put a little pressure on it, it'll center up. Stop, recenter it. Stop. When you hear that chunk chunking as you push in, just rotate the gear a little bit. No, just rotate the gear. Let it recenter. Okay, there you go. Put everything back on it. Just gotta let it recenter. It centers itself up. I usually do a couple recenters and I go all the way in. So just go down about, 1/16 of an inch, release the pressure, and go straight down. Okay, release the pressure. Release the pressure. Okay, go straight down. Should be centered now. Stop. Okay, now you've permanently indented the bearing balls twice, so it should be good.
Oh well.
It gives you that nice humming noise too when you ride the bike.
It's alright. The dust is real loud.
Yeah.
You won't hear it.
Well, your radio wasn't working, so you got to listen to something else.
Well, I don't have a radio.
Right, you got to listen to something else. So.
Alright. I like this one better than
The crappy one, used one?
I'm going to use the used one.
Where's the new one at?
The new one is just a regular O-ring.
It should be a quad seal.
It ain't.
They gave you a cheap ass rubber?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. There's a quad seal.
Yeah, why don't you use this quad seal right here? I like this better.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, this rubber here is what you're going to use?
Yeah, I thought. I didn't see the quad
It
seal.
doesn't even fit on there.
Oh, I didn't try it. I just looked.
Okay, here, put the
Calm down
Put
there.
the quad seal on there. You gonna put any lubricant on that? Or just
Yeah,
let it
I'm
run?
just seeing.
Oh, just seeing. Okay, just. Use oil, huh? There you go. You know, oil it up. And you put the chamfer side down, right? Okay, just making sure. How much spline you got holding out this time?
Not very much.
Looks like the proper amount. Oh, look at that. The nut might actually do its job now.
You think?
Maybe. That's a nice nut. Where'd you get that from?
Came with the bike.
Oh.
No extra charge.
No extra charge?
No.
Oh, good.
Back in the desert.
Was that an Indian? Is this the Indian tranny or the other bike?
This is Indian.
Indian.
There's
This is
an Indian.
Official Indian tranny here. It only looks like a Harley. We only put Harley parts in it, but it's an Indian.
It's the same thing.
Oh, no, we can't say that. That's good.
Well, I probably should have put that seal in, but I didn't.
This has got the good Harley gear set in it, though. It's got the fine pitch tooth in it. These are the strong ones. The coarse pitch ones everybody makes are weaker. Backlash and everything.
Oh, yeah, but these things are so easy. You can rebuild these alongside the road.
Yeah, only because you've done it.
Yeah, more than once.
That's right.
You want one of these things, you will put that big bearing in it more than once.
Now what are you lubricating? Oh, you gonna put oil on your tranny?
Nah, I don't want to tell nobody.
Okay. Put bearings on the other side yet?
I already lubed them. No, I didn't put new bearings.
Didn't put new ones, just use the old ones?
Yeah, they felt good.
They felt good. They felt good and used?
Good and used.
Perfect.
Good enough for me.
You gonna put a gasket on there too?
You know, I've thought about it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna wait till the end, come back and redo it later. You gonna put any sealer on that gasket, or you just gonna go for
I
it?
gotta figure out how it goes first.
It goes. You got 1 of 4 options.
I know.
And you're on number 3.
Yeah, well, I never said I fell off the Genius truck.
It looked like number 3 might have did it though, but I wasn't sure. Hey, where'd you steal that gasket board from?
From your shelf there.
My pile up there. Oh. Focus doesn't work very good when you're that far away. Look at that. Oh, I wonder what kind of fluid he uses. Oh. Geez, what's that?
That's good stuff. It don't leak.
Is that milk? You know, I'm supposed to be working on something important here.
Well, go ahead.
Look how round that is.
I mean, my tranny is not important. Only important to me.
Well, people want to know what you were doing. They're wondering why that junkyard motor we built, or swap meet motor we built for you, is not running down the street so they can see it running.
Well, it will be. I just had to do a few more things.
You had to build a tranny.
Build a tranny.
That was the one before this one we didn't film.
Yeah. Well, this is for the Indian. This other one's for the.
We only filmed this one because you're having problems with it. So
Yeah. Well, the other one went together real slick.
we figured we'd show what happens when you have problems on these things. Okay, now which is that the 3rd position or that the 4th position?
That's the 4th
It
position.
took you all 4 to do it. Okay, good. Did you put any on the case?
No.
You're supposed to put on all 4 surfaces. Then the gasket would stay put. So once you slide that off and put some goop on the case.
I never gooped the case.
Did you read the instructions on the can?
No, I never gooped the case.
You're supposed to goop all 4 surfaces. That's 2 on the gasket, 1 case, 1 cover. You're supposed to let it get tacky, then you put it together. And as soon as it touches, it sticks. If you pull it up, it pulls it off. You got to regoop it.
Well, you know, when you're alongside the road, you don't put no goop on them.
And if you don't have a gasket, you still put it together.
Yep, that's right.
You
And if you don't have transmission grease, you use motor oil.
And you can use blades of grass for gaskets if you have to.
Oh, yeah. Use whatever you got.
That's right.
And you bug the guy at the auto parts store to measure all his bearings.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
No, not anymore, they don't.
Well, don't forget to put the gasket on there. You remember which way it came off. Look at that.
I got lucky.
Yeah, maybe. Line those holes up before it sticks. Now just tap it down with your fingers. There you go. Should stay put now. Did you put oil on the seal on the other side of the high gear over there?
Yeah. Oh, not the seal?
Yeah. You don't want to run dry seals.
Yeah.
Should get this out of the way too. Putting that in upside down on purpose?
Nah, I got it right the first time.
You got it right the first time? Okay.
Oh, man. I got the...
Has this got 2 dowel pins in it?
No, I got the case on wrong.
Uh-huh. See, I was half right. Something didn't look right.
No, believe me, it ain't right.
Yeah, look at the gasket came off a little bit too. There, put that like that.
I gotta take these off and take the gears off.
I know you do because someone put the darn tranny together wrong.
That's right, and it was me.
No, it wasn't right. It's wrong. That was the problem.
It's wrong. It's definitely wrong.
Yeah, it's hard to get good help these days. So you gonna steal my tools again?
Yep.
Jeez, look at that. Are you the one that messed up all those sockets back there?
No,
That wasn't you that mixed those all up back there? I had to straighten them out.
I didn't.
That wasn't you? That was the other guy that looked like you?
No, it was not me. Ow.
Make sure you dog that in both gears before you put your hands anywhere. Rick.
I know.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I got to dog it.
Rick.
What?
Get your fucking air pack off there. Flip the transmission over.
Yeah, right there.
Flip the tranny over. See that blood on your fingers now?
If you wouldn't film me, I'd do just fine by myself.
Now hold on, Rick. Get your fucking fingers away from that goddamn gear setting and cut them off. Now stand shut up. Rick, why don't you shut up and listen for once?
Why don't you just let me do it the way I want to do it?
Stand up the gear set.
Why don't you let me do it the way I want to do it?
Let go. Let gravity help you. Okay, which way are you rotating? This way? Okay. Now,
That's the wrong way.
okay, we're going to loosen it, not tighten. Okay, now go. Okay, now you do the other one. I have to reverse it back this way. There we go. Look at that.
Okay, now don't film me no more.
See, I'm not bleeding either.
I am. Don't film me no more.
And we have to use our head slightly.
No, we have to not be on video.
No, I don't think the video is a problem.
I do, because I
You were
normally
bleeding.
work by myself. I do just fine.
You were bleeding last time you were working this.
I always bleed.
See, there you go. Okay, now you gotta come over to the press and press it apart.
I press it apart.
Why, the bearings are loose? Oh, you got loose bearings.
That's a tight one.
There's one out. Let's just go put that on the press. You have to hold the cover if you're going to beat on it. You have to hold the cover if you're going to beat on it. Oh. There you go. Extra parts. I'll loose the bearings. Now don't mix up the spacers either, because I never remember which one goes where. You got the right spacer and the right shaft, or you know for sure?
I know for sure.
Okay.
Came off for this one.
All right, stand this up. No.
Yeah,
No, Rick, just tap me with the hammer a little bit. Rick, tap him with the hammer a little bit. Get him squared up. Put them on the side of the bench. They're on the side. Rick, wrong side of the hammer. Good. Let's go back and forth.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, that one's twisted. You gotta go in straight. No, yeah, get it straightened up. There you go. Something solid. Rick, the other side of the hammer.
Oh.
The yellow side is the harder side. Sounds like it's going in that time. Okay, you got them tapped in a little bit now?
Yeah.
Okay, move the hammer out of the way. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, they're pushed through a little bit. Hold on. My fingers are over here. We're not engaging the dog, so what's wrong?
This one ain't in.
Why's the other dog not engaged?
Yeah.
We're on the gear. Are these gears mismatched right now? This gear's not engaged like it should be. Something's wrong.
This shaft's not in far enough.
Oh, Rick.
Should be it.
No, you see how that gear is hitting on it? This gear is solid against it. It's not going to go in if it's solid against that gear too.
That's solid.
Okay. Go up. Okay, there we go.
Here's the impact.
There it goes. Yeah, that time it went in. Socket went this way, I think, or something did.
Alright, I got a spacer. So,
Here's a socket over here, at least one of them. It's right there, Rick. Wipe that off. There you go. Okay.
I know what it is. I get nervous on the video. I do things all the time. I haven't had a problem.
That's right. Okay, which one you gotta do first?
I'll do this one first. Oh, wait.
You need to tighten and not loosen.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Hold on. In reverse. So you have to rotate this each way to take up the backlash each time he does it. Okay. Disengage one of the gear sets and it should rotate. Oh, it's stuck in gear.
Man, you did straighten these sockets all up, huh?
They were straight until you got a hold of them. Why would you have them in gear? Which one's in gear? Slide that one over. There we go. No, not all the way. There we go. Okay, it's spinning freely again. Good. Okay, you have to relube that. It's all over my hand and my camera right now.
Yeah.
I got my own filthy rag to use right here.
Oh, boy.
I think I stole it from somebody. Yeah, somebody took it off one of my motors that was covering up something important.
Wasn't me. I haven't been here for a while.
I said somebody, I didn't say it was Rick.
Yeah, last time you were blaming me for everything.
Well, it usually is.
No. Well, I wasn't the one that got all those tools out of order.
You weren't?
No.
You did a good job of cleaning my tool bucket, though. That was a good job. I can actually see the tools in the bucket now. Look at that. It's not black in here no more. I can see my tools. Yeah. Good job. You can clean tools out because Walker sure didn't do it.
No.
He left them messy as hell.
He did.
He didn't clean any. I don't think he even cleaned his hands when he left. He just left.
He just left out. He was not, I don't think he was happy.
He didn't do nothing. All right, get the hammer out of the way. Oh.
I gotta let this dry.
No, you don't. Just go pick it up. Just keep your finger off the gasket surface. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, amazing if you put it together right.
Yeah, look at that. Trapdoor matches up and everything. Yeah, she wants me on the phone. Again. Yeah, look. That was Jason with American Solar. Somehow it accidentally hung up when I hit that button right there. It said,
I don't know how to work that stupid phone of yours. Okay, now we gotta take this one out.
well, you first got to put a couple bolts in that thing.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I can put the outer.
Then you got to put the shifter forks in there and the shifter shaft, and you have to adjust the engagement location. There's a lot of stuff you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but it was a working transmission, so.
Before you took it all apart and beat on with a big hammer.
Yeah.
Of course, I do that all the time, so. Somebody take the tool bucket away from you?
No.
Look at that. Somebody,
They were using
look
it,
what
huh?
Rick did. Rick put my tongue down. I was with my tongue up.
I couldn't remember if it was up or down.
I like it up so I can use it when I want to.
I remember he yelled at me for one way or the other, and I couldn't remember which way it was, so I left it down, I thought.
Yeah, that's why you got yelled at. Viciously on camera, probably, too.
It wasn't on camera.
Oh, jeez, I missed all the good stuff. That's why he leaves for 3-4 days at a time. He has to calm down before he comes back.
Alright.
Where's your transmission holding fixture?
What's that?
Where's your transmission holding fixture? I've had comments about that, too.
Oh, we don't have one.
That's right, we don't. How come we don't have one?
Because we never made one.
Because it's $500 I don't have to spend on junk tools I don't need. Now you know where those forks go?
You want to put them in one way. If you don't get it right the first time, you try again.
You got 3 more opportunities to screw it up? Okay.
Yeah. And that's the wrong way.
What about those big bolts in the bottom of the gearbox you didn't put in yet?
Well, I just got it there to hold.
You getting it all right? What about that bug that's flying around?
I think that's right.
I don't know. Does it look right to you?
That's right to me.
I can't tell. There's a big ugly hand in the way. No, that one looks good. Yeah, it looks like you did it right.
On the other transmission, it took me 2 tries.
Well, there you go. You practice. Look at that. It goes right across. Did you put the plug on the other side, or did you leave it out?
I think I left it out.
It's probably behind the pulley, I bet, too, right?
But I didn't tighten the pulley up.
That's a good thing. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you probably left it out. Well, if the shifter shaft keeps going through, you know you left it out.
If it leaks oil when you put it together,
You're tightening that nut up.
I'm loosening it.
Oh, okay. See backwards thread.
See, right there.
What's that hole right there? Is that the oil level hole?
Yeah, it's something.
When it gets to that level, it comes out?
Yeah, it definitely will come out. Now, I don't know what it was. Usually I don't take that thing out, you know, when
I don't know why you even screwed with it. Some people just like taking shit apart.
I don't know. First time I powder coated with my powder coater.
Yeah, I can see you did a good job.
I did all right, job. Could have done better.
It's only an Indian, it doesn't matter.
Hey, it's an Indian. I like Indians.
I knew there was something wrong with you.
There's always something wrong with me. Ask my old lady.
Is that gonna get tight?
Should.
Is it stripped?
No, it's not all the way through hole with the thread.
It's supposed to be a taper pipe thread.
Yeah, well, maybe I gotta put some more Loctite on it.
Maybe it's a straight thread.
Now I gotta look.
That doesn't seem to be tapered. It must be a straight. Most of the stuff is tapered though.
Well, most pipe threads are.
Well, they make straight and tapered. They make them both. That looks like a set screw, so that's probably straight.
Mm.
What are you gonna use over there?
Blue.
Nope.
Red.
Yep.
I knew I'd get it right. One red.
You know why you want to use red?
Nobody had blue on it before.
So the dumbass won't pull it out next time.
Oh man. What do we got to pull?
You plug up my tip?
I didn't.
That's over here. Put this thing right here. I was told someday Loctite never plugs up holes.
Yeah, well they lied to you.
I laughed when I read that. That was some comment guy. He sounded like he knew what he was doing. Of course I knew he was full of crap, but you know, whatever.
Telling you a lie.
Yeah, well, you know, if you tell enough people to lie, it might be true.
Well, yeah, if they believe it.
Yeah, just look at Hillary. I'd rather not look at her though.
Yeah, well, she's been telling everybody she's a girl.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen no proof one way or the other.
Well, I got proof. The president, I mean, he went after Monica's once a year.
Is that flush now?
It's a little bit below.
Perfect. Where's your shaft?
Shaft right here.
Did you hit the bottom? Below the surface?
Yep.
Okay, good. It went below the surface. That means it's good.
Okay.
If it sticks above the surface, the other cover won't seal.
Now, I even took this one out.
What's that one?
That's
Ooh.
the cam one. That...
The one you said you didn't have to adjust because it was already together.
Right, but now I'm going to have to adjust it because I took it out.
That's right. Some dumbass took everything out. How come you didn't take the shift shaft out too? That's the only thing you left in there.
Dumash.
Jeez. Should have just...
Oh, well.
You could have took that apart and put a new seal in there, but you know, whatever. It's the only part you left in there.
I took that apart.
Oh, okay. Did you put a new seal in there?
I didn't put a new seal in there.
Yeah, that's all right. It costs money.
No, I got one.
Now what are you looking for?
Take the tape off.
You got tape on the hole? Oh, it's powder coated. Look at that. Somebody covered up the hole.
That's why I took it out.
Hey, why'd I get hit over here?
Because I just hit you.
Somebody hit me with something here. There it is. Look at that. You're throwing stuff at me again. Look at that. I'm going to get disability now.
Go for it.
I heard I can get lots of money from disability.
Yeah, not unless you paid a lot in.
Well, you have to pay in? No, this is California. You don't have to pay in for
Well, you can get welfare.
You have to pay in anything around here. They let everybody in. Unless you're white, then they come in.
Watch what you say.
I didn't say anything.
Well, there went a piece of dirt in my...
Well, we can blow it out of the tranny. That ain't a problem.
I can get it right there. Oh, well. It's good enough.
You sure? Where's my knife sharpener? Let's see, if I put the phone away, someone's going to ring, right? Look what I found. Oh, we got a tripod here. Rick's favorite tool.
Yeah, I don't like the camera.
Love cameras. You're photogenic.
No, I'm not.
Every cop in town's got a picture of you.
No, I'm sure they do. Won't be the first time, won't be the last.
Alright, there we go. Oop, kick the table. Oh, my knife. Where's my stone at?
Don't worry, they got a picture of you too, Ken.
Yeah, the two are on top. Starting my knife. Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever pulled this pin out thing here out. I never knew.
It's almost sharp now.
I never knew it was a cam until after I got it out.
You thought that was another shift shaft in there? You had 2 shift shafts?
No, I just thought it was a pin.
Yeah, that feels good and sharp now. It was a pin.
Yeah, but it's tape. I mean, it's an offset pin.
Eccentric.
Big difference.
Yeah, why's your elbow in the picture so much? What are you doing over there?
Tightening it up.
Oh, I thought you just photogenic on your elbow.
No, I'm not photogenic. All right. That looks like it's far enough.
No. Did you adjust it yet?
No, I got to put the
Oh.
top on.
How do you
Here's
know?
the bad bearing. Did you take a picture of the bad bearing?
No, I did not. Are they bad?
It's bad.
That's good.
I'm not even going to keep it.
Now the eccentric you had to put in there until it's all the way through the shifting mechanism right here. That way when it works like this, it works. Well, I think I would go in a little bit deeper than that because you're not quite to the inside of the second lever in there.
Alright.
So I would make sure you go all the way in flush. So that means basically the last thread will be in there all the way.
I think it goes right about there. Because of the wear marks.
Oh, no,
See the wear mark right there?
I don't care. I want the whole thing to be in there. When you go like that, it pushes it.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think its setting's about right there. We'll find out.
It might be. Straight up and down, more or less. Yeah, that's this tripod in there. Hate tripods, they suck. Are the dowel pins in there on that?
Yeah.
Or dowel bushings, we should call them. Did you put the spring little lever up on there? Ooh, look at that. You did it right.
Don't tell anybody.
Have you done this before?
Once or twice. But never on camera.
It's good. You having a problem with that? What if I hold that up in the air for you?
Alright, wait a minute.
You get the forks in backwards?
No,
Okay.
just trying to center them.
You put them in neutral?
I don't know if I'm going to go that far. Oh, there, forks are in there wrong.
Let's rotate the drum.
Alright,
What?
shafts are in there wrong.
The forks in wrong or the shafts in wrong?
Forks in wrong. This one is backwards.
It's backwards.
Yep.
Why'd you do that?
I did it by mistake. Same thing I did on the last one.
Oh, okay.
Pliers.
That one's actually in there tight, huh?
Yeah.
Usually they just slide out.
Yeah, I know.
So you just have a round plier to hold round parts with. That's why I kept this crappy set of pliers. And you actually have the round part you can use instead of the straight part. He didn't use the round part. And you said you had that all correct.
Well,
And I believed you.
big mistake
Yeah.
on your part.
Should have known better and believe you.
That's right.
Low gear usually got a big offset in that thing.
No, that one's right.
I don't think so.
No, this one ain't. Right here. No.
No. The offset goes this way.
Yeah, that's what I did wrong. Yeah, wasn't on the wrong.
Correct fork upside down.
Alright. Last time I got those two mixed.
Yeah, but you had it offset wrong. Shift shaft's right by your gut. If you just push in on it, I assume that's what you're looking for. Are they fighting, kissing, or celebrating? I can't tell.
It sounds like they're fighting.
Yeah, but they always sound that way. They're Mexicans.
Yeah, even when they aren't.
Can't tell the difference. It all sounds the same when it's the noise. I'll get more comments now.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have everybody.
Everybody's gonna be mad at me again. Let me start speaking Spanish now. Yeah, sometimes they're actually out there and I see fists flying and I know they're fighting. The knives don't count. Sometimes that's celebrating. There you go. It popped in that time.
Yeah, we got lucky.
It does a lot better when it goes in the correct way.
Think so?
Look at all the shift fingers in the right spot now.
You know, the problem was is I didn't label every bolt and nut, and
Why do you have to do that?
I don't. I was just having fun.
I don't do that. Why would you need to do that? That's stupid. Only stupid people do that. You can just look at it and tell what bolt you need. Just go look for the bolt you need. It's pretty obvious that's going to be about at least 1 1/4 inch, 1.5 inch long, 1/4 inch bolt. You just go look for one. If you happen to have 4 of them, it's probably the right part.
If you've got a photographic memory like me, you just take it apart and you remember what they're for.
I don't remember though. What's this do?
That's the vent line.
You sure it might be a gas line?
No, it's vent.
It's long enough to be a gas line. It feels like a vacuum line though. It doesn't look like the right size hose either. What's this do?
Oh, that goes right there.
It doesn't go on the other one?
Nope.
You sure?
You can get the other one, but I don't think you're going to shift it.
It won't work?
You ain't going to move that clutch.
Clutch won't work very good?
It will, you know, just won't work.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Did you strip it yet?
Not yet. I'm going to get it snug down.
When you line them up, they go in with your fingers.
Yeah. Well, they go in.
You gonna put any locks on those?
We'll get it shifting right first.
Oh, you got a shift lever and everything.
Uptown.
You can put that on backwards too?
That's the right way.
You sure?
Yep.
I don't know about that.
It is.
I don't know.
See that? Goes to the back.
You sure?
Yep, I took it off.
I don't know. I just know they're hard to tighten up when they're behind the primary. That's why
Yeah.
everybody leaves them loose. They eat up everything.
That's why you tighten them up first.
Yeah.
But you can't because you got to move them over to the splines because it's never right.
Somebody doesn't know how to tighten them though very well. I think that one's too far back. You need to go forward a little bit.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because you got to remember the transmission is tilted like this, so the lever needs to be tilted forward a little bit. That looks a lot better.
Goes in too.
Was that 1 spline or 2 spline?
That's 2 splines.
Yeah. It might be too much now. Maybe not.
I got to readjust it. I put it on that. I don't know which bike to put together first.
Oh, I don't know what you got for an Indian motor, so I'd put the other motor together. It's only an Indian, nobody cares about them. Everybody wants to see the, what's on the side of that motor?
No.
Born Fresh or something?
No, that. Diamond something.
Diamond something.
Diamond chassis.
Diamond chassis, that's the stripper, that's remember.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh, what was that?
That was shifting in gear.
Oh, that's good.
Went in right.
You can adjust your shifter.
There. That's in the right position.
Once you rotate it. There you go.
Okay, now.
So how do you adjust that?
Well, get in neutral first.
I don't know how you adjust it though.
How I adjust it is when it clicks in, it should be right in that notch where the gear goes.
That's not how you adjust them though.
How do you adjust them?
Put it in third gear.
Put it in third gear. Fifth. Fourth. Third.
Go over here. So you look down here at the dog. This space here
And that one, oh yeah, I remember that.
should be the same.
Right, same even.
Now see how this one you're touching, almost touching the dial?
Yeah.
And this way here you got a big gap on the
Right.
dial.
That's
So
right, you're right. I
That
remember
means you have
that.
to rotate the lever forward to more center it.
I do remember
Now
that.
if you want to make it to where you can power shift it, you can fudge it a little bit one way or the other. If you have a problem when you're upshifting, you keep hitting neutrals and shit.
Hit there. Not.
I went too much. It's a very fine adjustment.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a 16th if I remember right.
I just make them equal is what I do.
Yeah, I remember something in the book about a 16th.
Yeah, you don't have a 16th of a gap in there, so you got about a 32nd on that side, and you got about a 30. That looks pretty even. So you need to lock that down. Get your 11/16. When you tighten that up, it'll probably rotate a little bit on you. Usually it does.
Yep.
If you rotate the wrench the other way, it'll get more of the shift layer.
See if we moved it.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh yeah, big time. You have to loosen the nut up to move it. So once you go over and find the wrench in my toolbox, looks like a 5/16 or something.
Yeah.
Why don't you go grab a 5/16 wrench. Well, it's in the toolbox, second drawer down on the right side.
Oh, I don't like going in the toolbox.
All the way in the back on the left. About in the middle area. Yeah. So you get the wrong wrench, or is it a 1/4 inch?
It is a 1/4 inch.
Okay. Hey, Scooby. Scooby heard the tools. He thinks there's food over there.
What's up, Scoop? He's not happy with me.
Yeah, you didn't feed him any of that.
Yeah, I know. He came right over, wanted me to feed him, and I ain't fed him. And he's pretty mad at me.
Yeah, I'd be mad too. Okay, where we at here?
There.
Adjust
Pull it back.
Keep pulling. Oh, slow down. You don't really see. Go back a little bit. The other way. Keep going. Stop. What's the gap there? There. A little bit more. Keep going. Toward you. What's up? Did you move it yet? Doesn't look like you moved it yet.
Yeah, I moved it.
That looks better. That looks pretty equal. Okay, so the wrench is almost straight up and down. Okay, now double check it.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay. These used to have those Allens in there. When you tighten the nut down, you pop the Allen off.
Well, that's the first time I ever took that shaft out. You know.
That one's a big improvement over the older ones they had.
Yeah, well,
The other ones were hollow like this, and you torque them down real tight, and it just shear them right off.
that's the first one I took out because
First one I worked at, I sheared that sucker off. I had to go buy a new unit, and had to back order it and wait for it. And what a pain in the ass. Stupid ass Harley. Now,
well, I'll
see,
tell you this.
Now, if you put that in 2 gears before you put the shifter on, that could have been tight. But now you got to hold that.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I'm running belt drive on this one, so.
Oh, I might change the spacer again now. Jeez, trying to confuse me.
That's why I kept those spacers. So.
But see, you're using the early one, which is most of the sprockets are early ones anyway.
Right.
So you're good.
But I'll probably use. No, I don't know. Takes a wide back wheel, so.
You just use a 900 offset sprocket with a chain. They go up to a 110 offset. And most of the sprockets are the 93 and earlier, not the 94 and later. So you're all right because you got the 93 and earlier setup.
All right. Let's see.
Tighten that nut up before you forget.
I'm not going to tighten that nut up.
Okay.
Of course
You're going to go ahead and put the bolts into that?
Yeah.
You haven't done that yet. There's still
I got to change
5/16
this
bolts.
cover. See, I got another one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and by God, I would never tell a lie.
This was the Indian cover?
No, that was another one. The Indian cover didn't fit. But I got this one.
It's a RevTech.
6B, which it's not.
Yeah, but it looks good.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Indian has a different shop door cover. Instead of having this dip right here, it goes straight. So when you put the cover on a Harley, it leaks oil out of these two spots right here. And you can't use Harley gasket either because the gaskets follow this instead of going straight up. You breaking my snap ring pliers again?
No.
Just flip it over and bang on the table.
I was hoping to lift it up without.
Doesn't like you. Here's your bowl.
Good luck with that.
Oops. I'm going to get comments about that. I destroyed that cover by doing that.
Yeah. That was a RevTech cover too.
I got this nice, really coarse finished workbench here that just destroyed that gasket surface.
No, but it sure messed up your bench.
Dumbasses out there.
You know, the other transmitter I didn't put it together because I didn't have that stupid throw-out bearing. I got 8 of them. I think I could find one.
No, there's one right here, but...
No, but I mean the other transmission I did.
Unless you actually put it inside the tranny, you're going to forget it.
Alright.
It goes in there like that.
This one groove down?
Nope, groove up. No, it's one of those stupid case bearings, you put them in upside down. Sometimes you do it on the inner primaries too, depending on if it's a new one or a late one, older one. There it is.
Nope.
Usually I put the snap ring groove over here so you got the full thing all the way around to support it, because these aren't doing anything out here for support when they're like that. Yeah, like that. So now you got support over here that actually has support.
Oh, I got to put a cable. I got a cable.
That's later. You're not going on permanent now anyway, so what's the difference? Leave that piece in there if you don't lose it. But.
I need to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You gotta make sure that's not an FXR cover and one of the other 3 different models.
This is right in the way of that.
Yeah, well.
It don't line up with there.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't put that on there.
There might be some issues.
There's definitely some issues. Well, that sucks.
I wonder if it's an FXR cover. Except I don't think they make an FXR cover 6-speed cover.
That one came off this one. It's in the same position.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't remember being a big S-curve in any of these damn things.
I don't either. I always remember them being straight. Maybe the cable just flexes that much.
No, they should be lined up. I don't know. I don't work on these late model bikes. That's 87 later stuff.
I gotta figure it out.
Yeah, whatever. Put your screw in there and figure it out later. Maybe we'll go look in a book someday. You'll put your 5/16 bolts in there too, in the bottom. Should be 4 of them things. And there should be 6 of those big long 1/4-inch ones. Maybe 2 longer than the other 4. You just throw a 2x4 under there.
There I go.
I don't see one. There's one by the press over there if you want one. Yeah, there's a 2x4. Yeah, that's a short 2x4.
It's a short transmission.
That's right, it's a short trans. It's only on the bottom. That'd be called my tool. I didn't have to pay $400 from that from Jim's either. Except I think it's more like $800 for that transmission holding stand.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sure what I paid for that piece of wood. Chances are it's probably free. I might have to cut it though. So technically there's a handling fee in there. So maybe we'll call it $2. I like that. That's cheaper than $500.
You think?
Maybe.
How come this one's longer? Shouldn't be longer.
They should all be the same. It should be threaded in there at least about a 1/2 inch to 5/8.
Yeah.
You got that much thread on it?
Not on that one.
Different ones you got. Well, that's it. You got 5 there, don't you, altogether?
Too short.
Oh, you got 6 different ones.
Yeah.
Why don't you put the longer ones in there?
That's what I'm going to do.
You got 2 chrome and 2 regulars? This one's a long one here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got a good 5/8 thread engagement. I like that.
Alright, put the chrome one here.
As long as it doesn't bottom out, you should be fine.
Put these two.
You're not going to run an exhaust bracket on there, are you?
I don't know yet. I haven't figured out exhaust yet.
Alright.
I'm waiting to find some free exhaust.
Free?
Well,
What kind of free exhaust do you want?
whatever time I can find it'll fit.
What kind of chassis is it?
It's a rubber mount.
A rubber mount turd?
It's a rubber mount.
So like a Dynaglide exhaust system?
Well, I don't know. It's a rubber mount that looks like a soft tail.
Yeah.
It's got those,
Are you going to run a foot pegs on it or boards?
I'm going to put foot pegs.
So you can use like a Dynaglide exhaust maybe.
Maybe.
I got some of those floating around in back, I think. That doesn't go sound very happy there. That thread isn't very happy, is it?
No, I should have tapped those holes, but
Yeah, that's alright.
you know, I think it's got some of that powder coat in there.
How would that happen?
Well, it's a pretty quick powder coat job. You know,
What'd it
I
cost
just
you?
beat black. Well, it cost me $8.
How much?
$8?
$8? You used that much powder?
No, I still got
Oh,
half the
okay.
thing powdered. So it's about $4.
What about the heat energy and blasting energy and sand?
Well,
Back up to $8? Let's call it $10.
Yeah.
We'll call it $10.
$10 in time.
No, your time's free 'cause you ain't worth a shit.
Yeah, well, we know that.
So
But, you know, I mean, I had the motor and it was already powder
you used some
coated.
tape too. I saw some tape on there too.
Yeah, I just used regular tape instead of that.
That's probably used tape you used, so you'll be okay.
Oh, yeah, it's stuff I got free somewhere.
Yeah, so
I'm good on free.
yeah, free's good.
I work for free. So,
Fred used to work for Vodka.
what's that?
He used to work for Vodka.
Vodka?
Yeah, then he quit drinking, so
You drank?
that was Fred.
Oh, Fred, yeah. I never known you to drink.
I drink all the time.
Yeah,
Whenever I'm thirsty.
yeah, water.
Well, you didn't say what.
I haven't drank for a long time. Since I was a...
Alright. We're gonna go over here. Ooh, there's Scooby. The Scooby spot. Yeah, Scooby spot. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and look at a book. Let's see, here's a 93 book. Here's an 87 book. There's a Sportster book. We don't like Sportsters around here. Let's see, what else do we got? Here's a 96 book. Here, that's getting pretty new. Yeah, that's a fat one there. Okay, that's enough books. Scooby ran away. Scooby's looking for that rat back here. Is there a rat back there? Where's that rat? Go get that rat. Get him, get him. Hurry up, go get him. He's in there, isn't he? Get that rat. Go get that rat. Get him. Yeah, he's a rat hunting dog. He thinks he's hunting for rats anyway. All right. Clean off my workbench yet? See, when you keep your workbench clean, you can put your clean books on the workbench and you don't get them all dirty. I can tell Rick was doing Gaskus in his work.
Oh yeah, I'm put that back. Yeah. Let me get over there.
You know, I had to clean the turd off the workbench.
What turd?
The one I wiped off.
Oh.
Okay. There's a lot of 5-speed crap in here. I'll put the clutch cable on these books. Maybe put over the kicker cover area. Nope, nope, not there either. Well, where do you hide the ball and ramp at? It's starter.
Well, yeah,
there it is. 25, 87A inner ramp. Outer ramp 87A, so that's 95 and up. So they're all the same.
They're all the same?
So whatever you're doing, it's either got not Harley Davidson parts or you got something else going on. Now the cover, right here, number 43, right there. Let's see, now you got a couple different cover options. What about the dipstick? They don't even show a dipstick on the cover. Oh, there it is, number 42 is a dipstick. And there's two different dipsticks, a polish or a chrome, so they're probably all the same. So you got some different covers. You got a DD cover. That's an FLHT. DD is right there. DD is by itself. So FLT and Dyna, GH, G and H, FXD are by themselves. So you think you got a road turret or Dyna cover on there maybe?
Hey, I have no idea.
Well, that's polished and chrome. I don't think they're all the same. It's just polish and chrome. I don't think there's actually a difference. Let's see, we'll know real quick here. What's GD? GD is an FXD. Whoop. So that's a Dynaglide. So that means the GD, GH are both Dynos, so they're turning the same. So the cover's the same, it's just you got one's polished, one's chrome. So the only cover that's different is your FXR cover, like I thought.
This would be an FXR. Well, the cover, no, I mean the cover is different, but not the...
Well, maybe using FXR parts. Well, yeah, but the ramps are all the same on all models, including... Well, that was a 95 book. I didn't have an FXR book. Let's see, let's grab the FXR book.
Because I gotta get longer bolts.
Oh, they got the two for the dowels are extra long.
I gotta go down to Craig's.
Okay, let me go find the FXR 53 right
just
here.
not getting to finish any transmission.
It was right there. So we have number 53 right here. Here's 60.
There's a blue board.
53. Board's right here. 53. Inner ramp. They got two different ramps. You got a 90 and an 87A. That's weird because the late book has the 87 number, not the 90 number. That's weird.
Really?
There's two different inner and outer ramps. 72. coupler's the same in all of them. But the light book, they only have one ramp. It's the 87 ramp. I know they screwed around ball angles and stuff for different poles. So that must be something they did in 90 for a couple of years. Let's see, here's 26 and 25. Yeah, 95 and later, they're all the same as the 87A number. Right here, 45387A. 45387. Yeah. So for 90 to 90, whenever they quit using it, by 95 they went back to the older ramp. So the ramps are probably all the same. It's just, I know they had a different ball ramp angles on these things. They were playing around to get more pull. So they went back to the earlier one. So that shouldn't affect your cable.
Yeah, but see, I don't know which cable I'm going to put on this one because...
Yeah, but I don't understand why your angle's all offset on that cover. It has to be how CCI did their cover.
Has to be.
Knowing CCI, they would put it in all screwed up and not give a shit. It's toward the gasket surface, the problem, right?
Right. Well, it's toward the dipstick is what it...
Well, you gotta remember, when they put a 6-speed here and they kicked the damn tranny out about 1.5 inches, or about another 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and they probably moved the cable in 1/2 inch or so to keep it more straight.
Yeah, but it's the same as this one. This one's way over there too. And this is the stock cover that went on.
Yeah. No, the other one's offset further out.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it was. That was your problem, it was too far out.
Measure it right there. It's the same as that one.
And the problem was it was too far out.
Yeah, but so I put this one up and it was too far out too.
It had the dog leg to it also?
Yeah.
There's definitely something's not right.
Yeah, well, I need bolts, so I didn't put the cover on for good.
Yeah, I don't know if I got any covers or not.
I got more covers.
Yeah. I would check other covers and see if they're all the same, because you
Yeah.
shouldn't have a big S in your thing. Something's not right. Can you put the coupler on the other side of the link, maybe, or flip the link over? No, the link would not be upside down because it has ramps on it. But could you have the coupler on upside down?
I'm gonna look as soon as I tighten this down.
Because that would offset you about 1/2 inch different, or at least 3/8 of an inch different. Maybe you did that.
Pretty impressive, huh? Look at that.
Oh, with all that chrome and black crap?
Yeah, I
No.
need some lock washers though.
Lock washers? What do you want those for?
For a while.
You don't need that.
You move it over, Paul.
Anyway, that's how you figure out what fits what. You have your parts books.
Oh, here's that.
Another good thing about a parts book, if you have your VIN number, it decodes it for you. So you know exactly what you got on your VIN number. And that's not in the service book, it's only in the parts book. So that way you know what year bike you got, what model you got, and what size engine. It tells you all that kind of stuff in these things. So it's one advantage of a parts book over a service book. Plus a parts book will show you every part in it. Every part on your bike should be in the parts book. Unless it's an accessory item, it'll be an accessory catalog, but parts are parts. You back in the way, Scooby? Yep, Scooby's in the way again. So that's why you got stock all these parts books. See, service books are in the back. I don't use those a whole hell of a lot. Parts books I use all the time. All right. You still working on this damn piece of crap? Figured you'd be done by now.
You think so?
Look at that. Well, look at what he's doing to that new O-ring down there. And that's the one he's going to use on his inner
Oh,
primary.
yeah.
Jeez. Look at all these extra parts you got. See, here's your screw seal for your primary cover. I know you're going to use that.
Seal for my primer.
Yeah, your screw seal. Here's your push rod nut seal that you're not using. Here's your starter jack shaft seal. Here's the other version. Depending on which one you got, there's a big one and a small one.
Don't know which one I got either. These are all, parts.
Here's your inner primary seal.
Now that's about the right length.
I still don't know what this is for.
What's the
though.
problem here? Parts the right length.
Looks good to me.
I could put this. The thing is it's going to be fun to put this motor in because it's one of those rubber mounts. I never put one in a frame.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight.
I thought I'd put it out in my yard and use my crane.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up the motor.
It's more like pick the bike up and then you put the motor underneath the bike, but kind of. I think the way to tell you to do is you throw the bike, the motor on the floor, flip it on its side, and throw the bike chassis over it. I think so. It was in some service book they had it.
I don't know. I never.
What are you doing over there? Some of your screws gonna break. Look at Scooby thinks there's a dog over here. Look at that.
He thinks there's a mouse.
He heard that noise and he's looking. Yeah, maybe it's a rat.
Like
It could be a rat he's looking for. He came right over to see what that noise was, though. He heard that.
Better hearing than I got.
Yeah. He was protesting over there.
I wonder if we got the possum yet.
I don't think so.
Everybody's got possums.
Yeah.
They're in season.
Yeah, they're not around here. Well, you can hurry and get down that. We got work on that panhead back there.
Oh, we will. Don't worry.
See that thing right there? Look, it's almost 8 o'clock already.
Well, we got all night.
You got all night. It's Saturday night. I got something important to do.
We got a date?
I got a date going home. Sitting in front of my computer working on YouTube, posting videos out. Oh, I do that at 2 in the morning, not 8. Yeah, we got plenty of time. There's a reason why you see posting videos at 5 in the morning and 3 in the morning and 8 in the morning. It's because I'm still up
Don't
working.
get up till fucking...
That's because I'm still working doing video uploads. It takes time.
Alright. I gotta get some... Oh, I gotta pull this off.
I did 2 videos yesterday. It took 5.5 hours to upload them.
5.5 hours.
Yeah. Oh, you got a hose? Bet you're gonna beat the dog with that.
I wouldn't let you do that. You ain't beating no dog in front of me.
You probably liked it.
You might like it, but I don't like it.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for this.
Your Allen wrench? It's in your hand.
You think so?
It was.
You never know.
Yeah.
Here, put these in your thing.
We're not gonna use these Dynaglide gaskets on your Sawtail?
I don't think so.
I think there's a lot of that stuff you're not gonna use.
Yeah, I know.
There's the cable you were missing. These are Dynaglide gaskets there. You can put the gaskets in here to protect them?
Yeah.
No?
Yep. You didn't want this one.
Oh, that's your dipstick one for your diner. You don't have that one either.
Okay.
What'd you get a Dynaglide gasket set for?
Because that's what you had that was open.
That was cheap and I gave it to you?
Something like that.
That was the only gasket that was different, was that one.
I am definitely cheap.
So you got your cover off yet?
Working on it.
See what you did wrong?
2 things at one time.
How come you didn't tighten this lid up, Dustin?
Because I haven't got to it yet. I got to clean that up when I clean them up.
Yeah, that means it's my goop's getting hard because you haven't used it in 20 minutes.
Don't start yelling at me now.
It's been 20 minutes since you've used it, probably a half hour.
No, it wasn't because I just did it right then.
Let's try it out. That's permanently on?
That's permanently on.
Oh.
This is, not this.
Hope you don't have to go back into there for something.
Everybody will say, got a 6-speed in it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I'm sure. And
If
the
you count-
motor's,
if you
and the
count
motor's
neutral.
only a 74.
If you count neutral, it's 6 speeds. Unless you got neutral between each gears, then you can have like a 9-speed.
Well, depending on how I shift, depending on the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you do wrong over here? Can you flip that over?
Is that how far it goes? Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't move. Doesn't move much.
Boy, it sure ain't lining up.
No, it doesn't. Not even close.
Looks like it rubbed across there.
Yep, probably will.
Oh, wow. Wonder if I should put the cable in. Nah. I'll wait till I get the bolts.
I think there's something wrong. You have a 5/8 scalp set. What's that one?
Same.
It's a little over a 1/2 inch.
1/2 inch. They're the same. Wow. I guess they don't worry about pulling the cable straight.
Yeah, it's pretty hard on cables.
You know, they make money on cables, so.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, just the wrong bolt.
Wrong bolt again?
Yeah. Well, that's about the right thread.
Yeah, that's what you said last time. Where's the short bolt?
It's right here.
Where's the other short bolt?
There ain't no more.
You only got one?
Apparently.
Mm. Well,
This is a, see, this covers the recessed.
yeah.
So, you know, like this one here is too short.
Yeah.
That's the one that goes up here, I'll bet you.
Maybe.
Nope. Wouldn't be that short. Okay. There's one. Alright.
Let's use that one. How about that one?
That one's the right one. This one's short then.
Oh. Yeah, as long as it works.
Uh-oh. That ain't right.
Strip it.
Definitely didn't grab it. Alright.
You only in there about 2 threads.
Should be in there more than that.
Maybe.
Oh, this one goes all the way through to the case. So this takes a long one.
Yeah, usually they take long ones all the way across. Where's your long ones at?
Apparently I don't have it.
Nope. The long ones.
Here's the one that goes here. No. Over there.
Oh well, let's pick up a couple long ones. I like to bang on my wheel over here. It's going to knock it over.
Oh well.
Yep. Alright, well he's going to have to figure out his few bolts he needs and figure it all out. Figure it out. So what's it look like from this angle? Looks like a black and chrome tranny. Why do you got this thing going this way?
That was the way it was on there.
Usually go like this over the top of the tranny like this.
Yeah, I know.
Like
But
that.
on rubber mounts they go down through here.
Mhm.
Because the whole motor shakes.
It's different. They're oddball.
They are oddball.
Alright.
But they are a good smooth riding bike though.
It's pretty loose. I'll tighten that up too later. Alright, that's it for now.